Greetings and salutations. LoveCAST 18, and the thing actually says correctly this time. The thing. Wow. Well, welcome. With me, as always, is my... Greetings and salutations. Clearly gonna have to mute that. There we go. Saw somebody at the Audacity Network referred to Wolfgang as my noble steed. Well, apart from He-Man's record with Battle Cat, not seen cats put up with writing very much. Not even in fiction do they stretch that credulity. So I think I'm going to start with something kind of happy and bouncy and positive, because I saw Miss Claire Bear is there in the chat already. And oh, it's so good to see everybody. I can't see the counter, so I have no idea how many people are on. But I'm going to say this a couple of times over the course of this cast. If you would like to take part in the chat and it's not appearing on your screen, it's probably because you are not logged into YouTube. So if you like this video, click the little thumbs up. It'll prompt you to log in. If you log in with a Gmail account or just go in through the YouTube app if you're looking at a phone, that will do it. And for the rest of you, like the thing if you haven't liked it already. All right, Miss Claire Bear, I was thinking about you, and I picked out this thing to open with. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. Life is older than the trees, younger than the mountain, blowing like a breeze. Country road, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mamba, take me home, country road. All my memories gather round her, miner's lady, stranger to blue water, dark and dusty, painted on the sky. Miss the taste of moonshine, teardrop in my eye. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mamba, take me home, country road. I hear a voice in the morning house, she calls me. Radio reminds me of my home far away. Driving down the road, I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mamba, take me home, country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mamba, take me home, country roads, take me home, country roads. Often wonder what John Denver would have done had he lived. Good question. Funny thing is, a little bit of trivia on that particular song. The dude had never been to West Virginia when he wrote that song. I mean, it's like a poet who'd never been in love and then just starts cranking out beautiful sonnets. It's good songwriting. Gotta hand it to the guy. Apparently he was a better songwriter than he was an airplane pilot. Too soon? Let's see. And funny segue, speaking of airplanes. Mr. Bill Withers was Bill Withers was a blue-collar, working-class kind of dude till his, I think, mid-30s when he actually started writing and performing music. And see, I said there was a tie-in to airplanes. So Bill Withers was working in a factory for Boeing, literally making toilet seats. I think it was for a 747s. When he wrote this. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. It's not warm where she's away. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. She's always gone too long. Anytime she goes away. Wonder this time where she's gone. Wonder if she's gonna stay. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. This house just ain't no home. Anytime she goes away. I know, 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 I know. Hey, I ought to leave the young thing alone, but ain't no sunshine when she goes. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Only darkness every day. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. This house just ain't no home. Anytime she goes away. Anytime she goes away. Anytime she goes away. The whole section of I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. He was kind of put that in there as a placeholder, and some of the folks at the recording house where they laid that track down Like, no, I kind of like it. I'd just, yeah, why don't you put that in? Exact same story, by the way, as Otis Redding with the whistling in Dock of the Bay. Yeah, no kidding. Otis Redding intended to have a whole other verse there, didn't have any lyrics for it when they put it down in the recording, and then I'll be damned, just like Denver, he gets into an airplane 3 days after they recorded Dock of the Bay, dies in a plane crash, never finished Dock of the Bay, thus we have whistling in that verse. The record label almost didn't release it because it was so completely and totally unlike anything else Otis Redding did. They didn't want to sort of like tarnish a legacy, I guess, and somebody just went out on a limb and just put it out there anyway. And it became, I think, his most well-known song, if you don't count Hard to Handle, which a lot of people think is by the Black Crowes. So, yeah, switch guitars. Over to this guy. Okay, so I see a good question in there. What's one of your favorites to hear Hunter play? We love the 4 W's. It's wine, women, whiskey, and weed. And I'm going to play, this is a good time to point out. So tonight I'm going to be featured on a lady, Miss Alyssa Nywanger. I've had to practice butchering that name many times, and I'm still not getting it right. I've known her for years, and I still have never pronounced her name correctly. Tonight at about 8:45, I'm going to go on to Alyssa Nywanger's show. It is just a Zoom, so there is, on my Facebook page, there's a link to that event. The event actually starts at 7:30, but like I said, I'm going on about 8:45. I'm going to play a block of originals, and nothing that I'm going to do tonight on the Zoom show at 8:45 is going to repeat anything that I'm doing today during the LoveCAST. So come on in tonight at 8:45, and I'm going to be playing wine, women, whiskey, and weed, amongst others. Skip the life and then go, turn cartwheels across the floor. I was feeling kind of seasick. The crowd called out for more. The room was humming harder as the ceiling flew away. When we called out for another drink, the waiter brought a tray, and so it was later as the miller told his tale that her face at first just ghostly turned a whiter shade of pale. She said there is but I wandered through my playing cards. Would not let it be. One of 16 vestal virgins who will leave it on the coast. And although my eyes were open, it might just as well have been closed. And so it was later, as the miller told in his tale, that her face at first just ghostly turned whiter, shade of pale. So when Keith Reed and Gary Brooker put that out in 1967, the then newly formed Procol Harum managed to find some commercial success in a slightly out of order kind of way, slightly out of order for the 60s, that is. They came out with a single before they came out with an album. I don't know how the studio powers that be or that were made that happen exactly, but they had a #1 single before anybody had heard who they were individually or where they came from or any of the details. So the studio's poking them to put out an album. Finally, they do put out their first album, and Whiter Shade of Pale was not on it. I don't know if that was brilliant or stupid. Come to think of it, I bet you recognize that song but couldn't say their first album. So, yeah, maybe that tips the brilliant versus stupid scale. My favorite detail about that song, though, my favorite detail is the fact that he literally overheard some guy he didn't know at a party talking to some girl he didn't know across the room. And the guy said to the lady, "Wow, you just turned a whiter shade of pale." And he said, "I just boiled with envy for years, wishing I ever said anything half as cool to anyone my entire life." He never knew who the guy or the lady were, and I gotta wonder, all the little details, like, did the guy remember saying it? Did he hear the song later? But a guy who I'm sure never had any problem with what to say to the ladies is Mr. Marvin Gaye, who wrote this. I've been really trying, baby, trying to hold on, feeling for so long. And if you feel like I feel, sugar, come on home, let's get it on. get it on. Let's love, baby. Let's get it on. Sugar, let's get it on. Ooh, we're all sensitive people, so much to give. Understand me, sugar, since we got to be, let's say I love you, and there's nothing wrong with me loving you. Oh, no, 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 no. Giving yourself to me can never be wrong if the love is true. Oh, baby, don't you know how sweet and wonderful life can be? Ooh, I'm asking, baby, to get on me. Ooh, I ain't gonna hurt, I ain't gonna push, won't push, baby. So come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, baby. Stop beating around the bush. Let's get on. Let's get it on. You know what I'm talking about. Let's get on. Sugar, sugar, let's get it on. Ooh, let's get it on. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. Marvin Gaye, 1973. Well, I'd love to do a whole acoustic album one of these days of 70s songs that ends up just being the score to a Tarantino film. I don't know where that would take place, where that film would take place, but A Cabin in the Woods immediately comes to mind. My favorite cover of that song that I ever heard is not even my favorite because of the quality, but just because of the charisma and the delivery. It's Mr. Jack Black sang that song. Sang that song incredibly. One of my favorite music movies ever, High Fidelity. He's got a band that he's fronting called Sonic Death Monkey. And when they come out at the end of the movie for their debut gig, he announces that Sonic Death Monkey has changed its name to Kathleen Turner Overdrive. And that's what they play. It's awesome. All right. So, if anybody knows what Sturgis is, well, Sturgis is a town in South Dakota, but The Sturgis Motorcycle Rally is the biggest motorcycle rally in the world. And they flew me out a number of years ago to go out there and play as a featured guest star musician. Just kind of flew me out in an airplane. And yeah, Sturgis is going on right now. So regardless what you think about that fact, there's going to be a lot of Harleys for sale in about 6 weeks. Try to find a silver-lined tailpipe. Anyway, I learned this next song specifically for playing at Sturgis. In the day we sweated out on the streets of a runaway American dream. At night we ride through mansions of glory and suicide machines. Sprung from the cages of Highway 9, chrome wheel, fuel injected and stepping out over the line. Oh, baby, this town rips the bones from your back. It's a death trap, it's a suicide rap. Gotta get out while we're young. 'Cause tramps like us, baby, we were born to run. Wendy, let me in, I wanna be your friend. I wanna guard your dreams and visions. Just wrap your legs around these velvet rims and strap your hands across my engines. Together, baby, we could break this trap. We'll run till we're dropping, baby, we'll never go back. Oh, will you walk with me out on the wire? 'Cause baby, I'm just a scared and a lonely rider, but I gotta know how it feels. I wanna know if love is wild, baby, I wanna know if love is real. Oh, can you show me? Beyond the past, hear me powered drones scream down the boulevard. The girls comb their hair in the rearview mirrors, and the boys try to look so hard. The amusement park rises bold and stark. Kids are huddled on the beach in mist. Wanna die with you, baby, on the streets tonight in an everlasting kiss. Huh. The highway is packed with broken heroes on a last chance power drive. Everybody's out on the run tonight, 'cause there's no place left to hide. Together, Wendy, we can live with the sadness. I love you with all the madness in my soul. Oh, someday, girl, and I don't know when, we're gonna get you that place where we really wanna go. Then we walk in the sun, till then tramps like us, baby, we were born to run. Honey, tramps like us, baby, we were born to run. Oh, when the tramps like us, baby, we were born to run. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah. Oh, man. every now and then I try to look over at the chat and see a couple of, I see a few people are familiar with Jack Black's take. That's hysterical. Jack Black is a really good transition. It's a really good transition to this next song. Miss Michelle Vanderpool made a request a couple of weeks ago that I'm working on, and I'm working on still, because it's a song that I'm bringing a lot of nuance to. And somewhere in those private message conversations, she also revealed that she is a Pearl Jam fan. So, Miss Vanderpool, while I continue to work on the request that you submitted, here's a Pearl Jam song in the meantime. It's called Black. Sheets of clay would lay spread out before me as her body was dead. Warm fiber eyes of sun as the earth sun down the air I tasted and breathed is taking a turn. Ooh, and all I told her was everything. And she wore. Now my bitter hands shade beneath the cloud of what was everything. All the pictures here, all been washed in black, tattooed everything. Take a walk outside, I'm surrounded by some kids at play. I can feel their laughter, so why do I see? Ooh, and twisted thoughts that spin around my head. I'm spinning, oh, I'm spinning. I'm quick, the sun can't drop away. Now my bitter hate, great and broken light of what was everything. All the pictures here, all been washed in black, tattooed everything. All the love gone back, turned my world to black, tattooed all I see, all that I am, all that I be. somebody else's sky. Why can it be more? Miss Patricia Pinkstaff, thank you for this guitar. She gave it to me as an abusable beater, but you know what? There's a lot about the tonality of this guitar that I'm really digging, so thank you very much for this guitar. I haven't even changed the strings yet. It came out of the case sounding as good as that. So speaking of people and things that I'm grateful for, I just wanted to acknowledge for a minute. Every now and then people send me private messages, things that they particularly appreciate about the LoveCAST, or just literally asking, how's Wolfgang, and why is his shark bed leaning over like that? Hi, buddy. I'm talking about you. One of those folks that's been sending some really awesome private messages is Mr. David McDonald. Now, if you don't know David, and by the way, David, I don't know if you started following me, because David's clearly an artist. He has done some incredible Wolfgang artwork. He did a button of Wolfgang von MothHammer back in June, I think it was, and he's since done another illustration of Wolfgang with in a shark suit holding onto a hammer, and it says "shark dressed cat," and I just it was great. And with David's permission, which I already got, I just wanted to read a couple of his descriptions of things from previous LoveCasts. I'm just going to go to, this is the edited highlights, not everything that he wrote, but I made a comment at the end of the show as you went off camera and we were left gazing into the fireplace. It reminded me of the Christmas Yule log, where one station every Christmas Eve and every Christmas Day would put on a Yule log on screen and would show it for about 18 hours or so with Christmas music in the background. I was thinking it would be awesome if there was a holiday Yule log session from the cabin. But it's and the Yule log idea is a good one. So thank you. I'm probably, God forbid, I'll still be up here quarantined and isolated at Christmas, but I'm not going to rule it out at this point. But it's really the vibe of the LoveCasts and the descriptions that I appreciate David putting into such incredible words. From last week, he said, "Loved the Star Trek message and the emotion of the night. Thanks." Digging the set selection to the point, and this is what really jumped out to me. Digging the set selection to the point it delivered me to a place I think we would all love to be at right now. Tonight, for me, was a hot August night out at a kick-ass festival, kicking it with a cold beer in one hand and a plate of the best ribs in the other, listening to heartfelt blues and soul and just relishing the perfect moment. Yeah, let that sink in for a bit. just wanted to pass along what your LoveCasts are capable of, leaving the reality behind, focusing on what will be again, and passing on the positivity we all need now. The audience that shows up each week is truly blessed, and again, we thank you for sharing your gifts. David, thank you very much for listening every week and for having such a great take and description of it. Yeah, I really appreciate it, man. And while I'm paused, I'm going to thank very quickly the people that got virtual tickets to LoveCast 17. Miss Debbie Emery, Michelle Vanderpool, David McDonald, Hannah Fraley, Ed and Susie Marsh, Joy and Ed King, Carol DeWald, Terry Smith, and Meg Sampson. Just thank you all so much. So, let's see, which guitar? The white guitar. Wolfus, can I borrow this for a second? We share drinking vessels when he's not eating flies. There you go, buddy. All right, so the white guitar for CCR. Hello, Instagram. Just about a year ago, I set out on the road, seeking my family fortune, looking for a pie and gold. Things got bad and things got worse, I guess you know too. Oh Lord, stuck in Lodi again. I rode in on the Greyhound, I'll be walking out if I go. I was just passing through, must be 7 months or more. Ran out of time and money, it looks like they took my friend. Oh Lord, stuck in Lodi again. From the magazine said I was on my way. Somehow I lost connection, ran out of songs to play. Came into town on a one-night stand, looks like my plans fell through. Oh Lord, stuck in Lodi again. If I only had $1 for every song I sung, every time I had to play while people sat there drunk, you know I'd catch the next train back to where I live. Oh Lord, I'm stuck in Lodi again. Said, oh Lord, I'm stuck in Lodi again. Oh Lord, I'm stuck in Lodi again. I had a great trip in Lodi once. Never actually had a good trip to Lodi or from it, but good trip in Lodi once. Let's see, I don't see or haven't seen Ed or Susie Marsh in the chat. As I recall from messages last weekend or, I don't know, recently, Ed and Susie, if you're watching this and you want to know how to participate in the chat and you're not in it, you got to log on, click like, and YouTube will prompt you to sign in. You can sign in with a Google account, any kind of Gmail. Oh yeah, come to think of it, I know Ed's got a YouTube account so that he could subscribe to Hunter's Acoustic Cabin. So there's another one. If you haven't subscribed to Hunter's Acoustic Cabin, this evening would be a good time. And while we're at it, I don't imagine there are very many people on here that have not yet subscribed to the Vaudacity network, but the Vaudacity network is, of course, the channel that this is casting out from. That is also the point of origination for Paulie's online variety show that happens every Saturday night. And this Saturday, we are doing a spotlight on the music of Jekyll and Hyde. And so the people that have musical contributions outside of that music are going with the theme of good and evil. And I got a perfect one for Saturday. So I went to high school with a girl that I don't know what happened to. If anybody out there that's listening, anybody from the Midwest connection knows what happened to Chelsea Edwards? I would be really, really, really curious how life turned out for Miss Chelsea. So, however things turned out, this song goes out to Chelsea Edwards. When you were here before, couldn't look you in the eye, just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry. You float like a feather, beautiful world. You're so fucking special. I wish I was special, but I'm a creep. I'm a widow. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't care if it hurts. I wanna have control. I want a perfect body. I want a perfect soul. I want you to notice when I'm not around. You're so fucking special. I wish I was special, but I'm a creep. I'm a widow. What the hell am I doing here? Well, I don't belong here. Oh, oh, whatever makes you happy, whatever you want. You're so fucking special. I wish I was special, but I'm the creep. I'm the widow. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't belong here. Yeah. Wow. All right. Let's change the field of focus. I just happened to think somebody who was watching last week, who was clearly watching on Instagram, asked what kind of toenail polish is that I'm wearing, and the answer is purple and blue. So I'm going to leave you all with one more here. This is my bandmate John Simbita is fond of pointing out that they're all love songs, but this one's a love song about whiskey. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess I grew up on old dirt road, pedal to the metal, always did what I was told. Till I found out that my brand new clothes came secondhand from the rich kids next door. Well, I grew up fast, I guess I grew up mean. There's 1,000 things inside my head I wish I ain't seen. Now I'm just wandering through a real bad dream, feeling like I'm coming apart at the seams. But thank you, Jack Daniels, old number 7. Tennessee whiskey got me drinking in heaven. Up here the bottle never runs dry, and you never wake up with those tears in your eyes. And thank you, Jack Daniels, old number 7. Tennessee whiskey got me drinking in heaven. I know I can't stay here too long, 'cause I can't go a week without doing wrong. Hold on, doing wrong, drinking in heaven, doing wrong. Hole number 7. Doing wrong. Hey, drinking in heaven. So I'm sitting here's the bar stool, it starts to grow roots, feeling like an old worn out pair of shoes. Tell me what it is, just what I should do when I'm swimming in the liquor and only halfway through. And I watched her as she spread her wings as wide as can be. Come on now and wrap them around me. All I wanna do is just fall asleep. Come back here and lay next to me. Thank you, Jack Daniels, old number 7. Tennessee whiskey got me drinking in heaven, and angels start to look good to me. They're gonna have to deport me to the fiery deeps. Thank you, Jack Daniels, old number 7. Tennessee whiskey got me drinking in heaven, and I know I can't stay here too long, 'cause I can't go a week without doing wrong. Old number 7. Doing wrong. Drinking in heaven. Doing wrong. Old number 7. Doing wrong. Yeah. Drinking in heaven. Thank you. Oh, look at the little baby COVID beard. So, as is the usual, I gonna let the camera roll for a few more minutes, and so as not to kill the chat right away. So again, I am going to be on at 8:45 again tonight to Alyssa Neiswanger's Zoom show. The event for that is all on my Facebook page. There are detailed instructions as to how to log on to the Zoom and be part of the fun. That show starts at 7:30, and like I say, I'll be on at about 8:45 with no repeats. So, in the meantime, I leave you with the fire, good wishes, a cat in a shark bed, and thanks for coming. Take care of each other. I love you all.